Everyday Superpower, signing in. Attraction, repulsion. Are they attracted to you? Are you attracted to them? Are they repulsed by you? Are you repulsed by them? How do you know? Now, the thing is, in regards to relationships, it gets made ever so complicated, and it is incredibly complicated if you really want to get into the fine-tuning. But as you continue to learn and experience the human experience and communicate with people and pay attention and have a genuine care and interest in other people, you'll start to see the major components of what makes people gel. Of course, as with everything, with every art form, with every form of intelligence, you have to learn the rules and go through the boring, monotonous learning of the rules, applying the rules, being like everybody else, and then you can start breaking the rules. So you learn all this boring, just nonsensical, rubbish stuff which makes sense on the extreme small scale. And then you realise it all sort of is contained within these categories within the field that makes a little more sense and is a little more bold and clear, right? So what we're talking about is attraction and repulsion. Now we can get into the fine little detail. Oh, well, you need to do this and do that technique and all this and that, which you hear so often. All of these little fine-tuning methods and techniques and all this. This is how you attract someone. This is how you know they're not interested in you. It's this fine little thing. Look at it for what it is. What do two magnets do if they're attracting each other? They get closer. What do two magnets do if they're repulsing each other? If they're the flip side, the opposite? They push each other away. If you have a sexual interest, or if you have a friendship, or if you have a business partnership, and you want to know where you stand, look at your communication. Are you attracting them or are you repulsing them? Are they engaging with you? Are they contacting you? Are they responding to you? In the physical presence, do they move away from you? Do they distance themselves? Do they set up non-verbal barriers in between you? Are they hiding away on a subconscious level from you? That's repulsion. In the workplace, yeah? Your supervisor comes over to give you a helping hand. You don't know if you're doing a good job. Your supervisor comes in and is standing so close to you that you're physically touching. That's attraction. It doesn't necessarily have to be sexual attraction. I mean, you can make sense out of that. But they're not putting distance between you. You know where I'm coming from? I personally think it's a good sign, for the most part. You know the big picture. When it comes to women, do you think a woman is going to come and physically touch you if you are repulsive to her? That would be contradictory. If a woman stays away from you, if a woman doesn't contact you, if you message a woman and she doesn't respond, yeah, she might be playing games, don't get me wrong. But in the grand scheme of things, I think you want the general response to be one of attraction as opposed to repulsion, you know? If you have a larger study to analyze, more analytical content, you can see whether they are attracted or repulsed to you. We live in a social media world. If you respond to someone, did they respond to you within 5 minutes? Did they respond to you within a day? Now that might be two varied instances of attraction, or relative to what they used to do, it might be a showcase of repulsion. Of course, life gets in the way. There might be, 100,000 different things in between, but Assess it relative to your normal communications. If you're on Tinder trying to speak to girls and no one's responding to you and one girl does, isn't that significant of attraction? They've taken time out of their life. They might consciously not be aware of it, but biologically speaking, subconsciously speaking, death happens, we are dying. She isn't going to waste her time without reason on somebody she is unattracted to, you see? What can she get from you? She must be able to receive something from you, right? Attraction versus repulsion. Bro, this whole channel was built on non-verbal communication and body language. Our feet subconsciously turn and point to that as to which we are attracted to, that which we want to bloody go to walk towards. Our brain shows the world where we want to go without us consciously being aware of it, right? That's attraction. If our feet turn away from it, that's repulsion. Are we moving towards or are we moving away? Are we engaging with or are we going out of our way not to engage? Are we ignoring? How many people are going to respond to a celebrity on the street in comparison to responding to a homeless person on the street? Attraction versus repulsion. It's as simple as that. I'm hungry, so I'm attracted to the pizza parlour where I'm gonna buy a pizza because I'm attracted to it. If I was full up hungry, if I was in a good, nurturing relationship, I'm not going to be attracted to the pizza. I'm not going to be attracted to the other people around me because I have what I need. I don't need that. A salesman is going to put before me what I am attracted to, and I'm going to buy it. Attraction versus repulsion, it's as simple as that. You learn the rules, then you just look at the larger picture. You look at the fine details, you look at the bullet points, and then you look at the paragraph, and you look at the chapter it's contained within. Them chapters are attraction and repulsion, and everything else is just minute in between. It's yes or no, it's yin or yang. Can you attract people through repulsing them? Within reason. If I disturb someone, am I on their mind? Yeah, probably more so than being boring. Oh, he was such a dick to me last night. That's pimping. You think a girl likes it when you say, shut up, bitch? Some might like it. Some are taught to be repulsed by it. But through your audacity, it becomes quite attractive. That's for you to philosophize on, because I'm not going to delve into the realms of subverting what I want to speak about today, because the reality of it is attraction versus repulsion. I'm bored. I'm attracted to playing video games at that point. I'm awake. I'm repulsed to going to sleep. It repulses me. I don't want to be here lying in bed because I'm wide awake. That's a little tidbit, plain and short. I'll let you have a think about that one. Part of me wants to continue. So I mean, it really is basic. It really is so basic, but it's so simple. And we are told that it's so complex and everyone's so different, which is true in its own way, but it's so wrong at the same time. Oh, how do I get her to like me? How do I get her to like me? make her attracted to you. Oh, but how do I do that? How do I do that? What's she attracted to? Observe what she's attracted to. What qualities of you, what conversation of you do you think she's attracted to? We've spoke about this in the last video, right? A foolproof way to attract women. Come on. Talk to her about herself. She's attracted to herself. She lives in her head. She loves herself. Every single decision she makes, she consciously chooses to do so. She chooses her decisions. Talk to her about herself. What have you been up to? Oh, I've been riding a motorbike across North America. Well, really? Tell me about it. That's amazing. That is amazing. I don't even know where you would start with that. Inform me about that. Do you think she's going to be repulsed by that? No one else is asking her that. No one else is showing her interest in regards to that. That's attracting conversation. That's engaging conversation. Oh my gosh. You're really interested in about me motorbiking across North America? Yeah, of course I am. Nobody else in my entire life has done this. How much does that cost? Where have you been sleeping? How long did that take? Attraction versus repulsion. Imagine. What have you been up to since I last saw you? Oh, I've been driving a motorbike across North America. All right, cool. Yeah. I've been at the seaside this weekend. Gives a fuck. She repulsed by the fact you didn't give her attention and clap for her in the great achievement and accomplishment she's gone forth and done herself. Get out of your skin, get in theirs. Be vulnerable. Be the magnet, but direct your right side towards them. Physical touch, proximity, proxemics, verbal communication, smiles, engagement, likes, follows. What does a follow on social media represent? You're not distant, you're following them. Where they go, you go too. Attraction. I'm signing out. Peace.